I'm Sheila Eby, and this is Changes in the Neighborhood. My car turns the corner, bringing to view two strangers at my front door. Even a brief exchange with these impeccably dressed individuals is to be avoided, so I drive on. Then I see my son stepping outside to talk to the unknown callers. Really? An intellectual conversation with the Seventh-day Adventists? Now I have enough time to visit the Italian bakery. When I return, he's still stationed squarely on the front porch. "Mom, Mom, come here." He takes broad, enthusiastic steps toward me as I climb out of my car. "Meet Bill and Judy." Minutes later, we were all in the kitchen. Judy and Bill declined my offer of biscotti, perhaps keen to demonstrate their professionalism in a role they know will interest me greatly, supervising the remodeling of the abandoned house next door. Neither looks much older than Owen, and both of them are nervous. Two people of color operating in a community that is uniformly white. Rory came by while they were working, Owen tells me, totally hysterical. Rory? Which one was Rory? I could never keep straight the names of all those kids next door. The girl, Owen says. Why was she so upset? We discarded her bedroom things, Judy says, nervous. Owen provides perspective. They disappeared, 9 months ago? Something like that. The views from my second-floor window revealed the mayhem they'd left behind. Poor kid, I say. What was it? Old pictures, letters? Judy nods. Owen shakes his head. The Drews. I agree. They had a lot of trouble. That the house was finally in new hands had become evident just weeks before, when an orange construction vehicle of enormous proportions appeared in the property's backyard, its steel claw tearing into the property's past. How many guinea pigs had it disinterred from their shoebox caskets? How many gardening gloves, beer cans, spent condoms? How many arrowheads now lie closer to the surface? I shake my head. 30 years ago, when we first moved in, that house was meticulously manicured. A rich, reclusive woman had been there for as long as anyone could remember. I saw her just once, for a second, a brittle little wisp of a thing, her metallic hair glinting in the sunlight, her bony face staring straight through me. After her death, the neighbors all went to the estate sale, not to buy anything, but to see how the Boo Radley of the neighborhood had been living all those years. And rather than discovering gracefully turned antiques or hand-woven carpets, we found a horse trough, something the livestock might drink from on a Great Plains grain field. It was a relic of her past, I realized, presupposing the presence of a servant ever at the ready to handle the cooking and cleaning, while she avoided the kitchen entirely. That arrangement had lasted only so long. Then I wonder, am I the same age now that she was then? Judy compliments the pocket doors in my dining room and offers to show me her landscaping ideas. We cross through the hedge dividing our yards. "You guys are making the house so much bigger," I say, pointing to an enormous hole in the backyard that promises to double the home's original foundation. Mountains of displaced dirt stand everywhere. I give it all a quick scan, remembering the story of the previous inhabitant who once spent a weekend on her knees following her husband's death, searching for the wedding ring she'd lost pulling weeds. And I remember now, as I did then, to the lighthouse, a passage in which a group of young people sail out to a stony outcropping where one of them inadvertently drops an old family ring. Bereft, she forbids any departures until the jewelry is located. But it is indeed with empty hands that they eventually return home, and she is cut anew by a cousin's remark, "You're not crying for the ring. You're crying for something else you lost."